Students, today we are going to start the new lesson from the geography, the chapter 2, that is physical features of India. Before starting the lesson, all the time we are going to start our day with a thought. Yes, today's thought is the success is the best revenge. Yeah, if you want to have any revenge, so please give the revenge to your success. Now, let's start with the physical features of India. Yes, here physical features. The topic itself it says that what is the meaning of physical features of India. We know that physical features. Let us understand what is the meaning of physical here. Physical is nothing but where we can touch or we can see or we can observe there. That is the physical. And features, let's develop what are the things that can be observed here. So it means just in the word which we can see and observe or touch. If we talk about Indian subcontinents, like when we talk about our country, we see that our country is not made up of only mud and with mud and stone. We have so many features. We have structure. Means our India is has been had the formation of the many structures there. For example, if we observe there are many. We can see the mountains, we can see the plains, we have the rivers, we have the deserts, we have the islands, etc. So we have so many different physical features and they plays an important role. How these physical features has come on the earth? It may be the question, right? How it has been evolved? Because India is a vast and varied landform, and its evolution, India is and as we know that India is the seventh largest country in the world in terms of area. Already we have learned in the last chapter of the size and location there. So we see in the size and location about his mass and the we have seen that we have the lengthiest area. On this area we have many features like mountains, rivers, plains, desert. So all this how it has been evolved. Maybe we are having the question in our mind. If you observe it, if you think it, you may recall that array we have the mountains, we have the rivers. How it has been evolved? Did you get any such type questions in your mind? Obviously. So we are going to understand what is the process of evolution. Means maybe the geography you may feel it's a very boring or tough, but the thing is that, my dear students, if we get the mechanical formation in maths, how you have the formula there, if you have the formula you will be doing the different sums. In the same way in the geography, if you have that the mechanism of formation, that how it has formed, why it is formed, what is the reason behind this, if you start getting this answer, then it becomes very interesting and it becomes the very important also to get the concept clear. So we are going to study formation of Indian landforms, how these Indian landforms are formed there in our country. First, we will understand the phenomena. Phenomena means nothing but the process. The process we are going to understand it. Then we understand the formation. What are the process behind it, and how it has formed the mountain. If we take the Himalayan mountain, how the Himalayan mountain has formed there. If we see the desert there, how these deserts are formed. It may be some process behind it, right? So what are those processes that we are going to see in our country, that is in the physical features of India? Hope, my dear students, this is just the introductory part what I have explained right now. So in this main chapter we are going to discuss the, as I said, physical features of India. Then how this has been evolved, the physical features, that is due to the theory of plate tectonics. And the next is about the movement of the plates here. You may have the question, what is this, what ma'am is telling, this is what is theory of plate tectonics, movement of the plates, which plates. So that all will be discussing one by one in a comprehensive way. Again, the plate boundaries, and in that next one is about the major physiographic divisions: the Himalayan mountains, the northern plains, the peninsular plateau, the Indian desert, the coastal plains, and the island, and the conclusion. My dear students, in this today's first lecture, we are going to discuss only about the physical features of India, that how it has been formed, with the main concept of the theory of the plate tectonics and the movement of the plates. So these two topics today we are going to cover, and in the next class we are going to see about the major physiographic divisions there. Now, to form this physical features, the main basis we can say there. So the main basis will be the variation in rock formation, weathering, erosion, and deposition. These are the just the basic things that we have already known in the since in the last class. Since from the 7th standard we are learning that what is weathering, what is erosion, and what is the deposition there. And here now we are going to see what are the plate tectonics. In that we are going to see what are the fold, fault, and volcanic activity. And again we are going to see about the three plate boundaries, that is the conversion, diversion, and transfer. And most volcanoes and earthquakes, we are known that one how it occurs at plate margins, and some within the plates, that we are going to discuss it. And the main is the Gondwana land and Angara land and Tethys. So these are the main basis of the physical features of this today's chapter. Now, as we know that just now I said that India is a vast country with varied landforms. Our country has practically all major physical features of the earth. That is, just now I discussed that mountains, plains, deserts, plateaus, and islands. India is a large landmass formed during the different geological periods. Okay, due to that which has influenced her relief there. Besides geological formation, a number of processes, such as just now I told that erosion, weathering, deposition, that have created and modified in the relief its present form. Means due to this only the present physical feature has formed there. Okay, now the main we will start our formation with the help of this is the main theory there, which has been evolved to form the features there. Yes, now this we are going to study in a very comprehensive way. That is the tectonic plate theory. Again the question comes there, what is the tectonic here? Okay children, let me tell you that the tectonic plate theory describes the large scale motion of the Earth's lithosphere. The theory is based on the continental drift, which explains the formation of various continents over a million years ago. Yes, now what I'll give you the briefing of the plate tectonics. Now we are going to learn about the physical features of the India. So what the physical features have evolved, just now I asked you, what do you mean by the plate tectonics? How is it has been evolved? Or what is the base of this? Just I have given in the back PPT there. Now here we can make it as a base. Means here the tectonic plate we will make as a base there. So listen carefully and try to understand. If you have any doubt, please can reply me in the feedback of our app there. Now, base of this, we are seeing different physical features over the earth. We see on this earth like a desert, like lakes, mountains, rivers, basin. Just now I had told you, like volcanoes, glaciers, etc. Okay, we are going to learn about the rocks too. Rocks, you know, where the rocks, some rocks are hard to where some rocks are hard and some are soft. Some rocks like marble, which is used to build the Taj Mahal, that is also one kind of rock there. And some are very soft rocks, which is used to produce the talcum powder and also the sandstone there. So here rocks are varied. Rocks are varied. Vary means they have the difference there, like soft and hard there. Here the question comes that how it varies, why the rocks get the variation in that. You may also have the question how we see different things on this earth. To all these, there is a reason behind this is that reason for the difference in rock formation and physical features are first is the land formed during different geological period, just I discussed in the last PPT here, and also the process such as weathering, erosion, just now I told you that, and the deposition, and due to that which has been modified and the relief is to be present form there. So due to all these the variation takes place and landform is formed in the different shapes that we have seen now. Even rocks takes the different shape also, right? These are all some changes that we see on the process of the physical feature here. Now this is the one side you may have the question where is the plate tectonics here. अब तो पूछेंगे कि बाबा मैम सिर्फ इसके बारे में फिजिकल फीचर्स के बारे में, तो यहाँ पे प्लेट टेक्टोनिक्स कहाँ से आ गया? Just see, my dear students, the reason is that now the scientists have attempted to explain all this with the help of the theory plate tectonics. हाँ, ये सभी इसके reason behind is that to form the physical features is about the theory of plate tectonics. कैसे? How it will be on earth crust. Okay, already we know the layers of the earth there. Yes, as we are staying on the planet of the earth, we know that earth is having the main three layers. One is the crust and mantle, and one last is the core. So okay, the earth crust is there, right? The first layer of the earth is the crust there. On the earth crust, it is divided into 7 major and some minor plates there. Okay, what happening to these plates here? Here the plates are continuously moving. Moving means what? Floating. Okay, as we go the deeper to the earth crust, again the second layer of the earth is the magma. There is a mantle there. What it contains after the earth's layer below the crust, there is a molten magma is there. That molten magma is not in the either in the shape of the, or it is in the state of the liquid, or we can say it is in the nor in the liquid or nor in the solid there. So what happens here, as we know that the earth is divided into different layers. So first layer of the crust, example, if I take one example of a boiled egg. Okay, just we will see the similarities of the boiled egg and the earth here. We will compare it. Okay, if we take a boiled egg, the layer of that egg, what is the outer layer, if you see, that is the white calcium, like that is the crust. We will assume it as a crust. That inside the egg there is a liquid state, that is the, we will think it as a magma, and last that yolk part will be there, and it will consist as the core there. Okay, now what happens here? The layer of the egg, that egg, it is a whole mixed, right? No, why? Because after boiling, when we boil the egg, if it we can see that the part of the layer of that when we want to try to break it, so it will form some cracks there, right? We will be seeing some cracks there. So that minor cracks, on the same way on the earth also, on the crust surface of the earth, you are going to see some of the cracks that are developed there. That cracks only some of the major plates has been moving there. Means the crust is that the plane here, if we try to remove it, the crack develops there, isn't it? So here on the earth is also not only like the boiling egg, but don't think that our earth is like a boiling egg there. On the earth, just I have taken the similarity of the example of the earth and the boiling egg there. On earth, if we see that are many cracks, so due to these cracks we see many disturbance there, right? Just now I told that when you try to break that egg, when after boiling, you will be seeing some of the minor cracks there. On the same way on earth also, if we see the that first part of the crust, it started to break from the finer cracks there, and that cracks, it forms the so many disturbance on the earth's crust, and due to that earth crust also some of the earthquake, due to the collision of the plates on the layer of the surface of the earth, the earthquake takes place, volcanoes comes out, etc. So many things we are going to see there. If we see the layer of the earth crust, it is divided into 7 major and 7 minor plates there. Okay, just I'm saying the earth's crust, okay, don't go to the any other way, just I'm saying about the earth crust, first layer of the earth there. That what happened, if we see the earth's crust, the layer is not joined as a whole there, right? Some cracks develop, then like that, then the plates of as the erosion there, means that crack develop one part of the uh, that plate is known as the erosion plate. Okay, it is इन द लाइक, ऐसा तो नहीं है कि चलो बाबा वहाँ पे कुछ कैमरा जाके, अभी आप सोचोगे कि वहाँ पे जाके, हाँ मैम ने बताया कि वहाँ पे क्रैक्स होते, तो चलो कैमरा डाल के देखेंगे कि कहाँ पे फ़ोटो लेते हैं और उसका नहीं होता है, तो अगेन यू विल बी दैट वी आर अनेबल टू सी देयर ऑन द अर्थ क्रस्ट सरफेस मेनी क्रैक्स डेवलप देयर due to these cracks the earth is moving there. Okay, as we seeing the earth is revolving, the movement if we observe it on a very slow, means the movement what we are observing on the earth's crust is a very slow. It takes so many days to movement, it means like it is taking so many years, और एक थोड़ा मूवमेंट देखने के लिए हमको बहुत सारे दिन या बहुत सारे मिलियंस ऑफ ईयर्स इट विल टेक टू सी दैट वन, मीन्स उतना छोटे माइनर इसमें वो मूवमेंट होते रहते हैं, अभी भी मूवमेंट हो रहा है, बट वी आर अनेबल टू फील इट दैट वन. सो इट्स लाइक इट्स टेक फॉर many days. Okay, now it is not like that कि चलो वो रात में आप सोचो कि मूवमेंट हो रहा तो रात में सो गए और सुबह उठ के देखा तो यूरोप में पहुंच गए. नो, इट इज़ नॉट लाइक दैट, बिकॉज okay, it's okay, it movement is like very slow according to the plate tectonic theory, because it has been divided into 7 things. अगेन हम अब आते हैं बिलो द अर्थ क्रस्ट देर इज़ अ मैग्मा, जस्ट आई टोल्ड यू दैट. ओके, जो एग वाइट के और इसमें पहले वो येलो दैट मिक्सचर इज देयर ना, दैट थिंक वी कंसिडर एज द अज्यूम एज द मैग्मा. देन ये the what happened here, below the earth's crust there is a magma which is same molten state. It is not neither in the solid or nor in the liquid on the earth's magma there. So earth's crust layer is formed which is then which is closed through the mud due to magma. ऐसा तो नहीं है कि चलो बाबा अर्थ के नीचे मैग्मा है तो उस वजह से क्या होता रहता है. जैसा अभी हम लोग देखते हैं कि बॉइलिंग टी होता रहता है, पानी उबलने के बाद कैसा पूरा वो ज़्यादा हलचल से पूरा ऊपर का लेयर थोड़ा शेकिंग की वजह से दिखता है कि ना. इन द सेम वे ड्यू टू मैग्मा इट इज़ फ्लोटिंग मैग्मा वी कैन से, एंड कैन सी मैनी प्लेट्स देयर. मतलब इफ़ वी सी द फ्लोटिंग, अंदर में जब बॉयल होके ऊपर लेयर में थोड़ा सा हलचल होता है तो ऑब्वियसली बिकॉज द मैग्मा इज गेटिंग फ्लोटिंग इनसाइड, एंड ऑब्वियसली वी सी ऑन द अर्थ क्रस्ट दैट वी आर गोइंग टू सी द disturbances there, we are seeing the movements there. Why we see these movements? Because of the magma which is in the same liquid state there. जस्ट हम देखते हैं तो वहाँ पे पूरा हम बोलते हैं ना वॉल्केनो आके बाहर हो जाता है. सो ड्यू टू हॉट मैग्मा दैट वी कैन सी द movements there. So here due to the movement of plates various changes occur. How? There are main 3 plates that they are follows here. अभी हम what we are seeing, why this movement is we can see on the earth's crust or the surface of the earth, because of the mainly 3 plate movement here. What are those? The first one is about the convergent, divergent and transform. Okay, now ये convergent, what are all these doing here? Okay, let's understand what is the convergent here. As I said, there are the 7 major plates. Okay, first in that the main plate movement, we can see about the convergent. What are these convergent? Convergent is nothing but the plates comes towards each other and then they start folding. क्या होता है यहाँ पर? Means when the two plates, they are, just now I told that कि they are all the time the plates are moving to each other, movement taking place there. So when the some of the plates, when they come near to each other, then they start the what will happen there? It move towards the each other. मतलब वहाँ पे फोल्ड क्लोज होने के बाद क्या होता है, वहाँ पे दो क्रैक जैसा हो जाता है एंड दैट क्रैक इज कॉल्ड द फोल्डिंग हो जाता है. ड्यू टू दैट फोल्डिंग इट फॉर्म्स द new formation of the mountains there. Okay, now we are going to study due to the convergent, when the two plates comes to each other, then the folding, this starts the folding and it forms as a folding there, and this is called, and due to that folding we are going to see the formation of mountains. Okay, next is about the second layer, is second plate or movement is the divergent. What is this divergent here? Divergent is nothing but, again, it's a boundary. In this case the two adjacent planes move away from each other. Means when the two plates are there, they will coming to each other, but they won't collide, just they will go back, it will diverge, it will go back there. Means here the plates move away from each other, they diverge here. Imagine the situation that down in magma, okay, that down in magma from downwards, if we see the convection current is passing continuously, means below the earth's crust, I told already there is a magma. Due to that magma, when it is started, some oceanic currents, from convection currents, they are passing continuously, and the continuously the hot molten magma steam is evaporating there. Okay, in that below that magma is boiling, and due to that hot molten, what had happened, the steam comes evaporating through from through that. It's just like the boiling टी. ओके, जैसे बॉइलिंग टी होता है ना, बॉईल करने के बाद पूरा वेपर्स के साथ ऊपर जाता है, उससे टेम्परेचर हीट होके बाहर आता है. द सेम वे वी कैन सी द वेपर्स इन द coming moving out, same here in the molten magma also. The molten magma come out and the convection current passes through continuously. Due to this, earth crust is what happening, it is splitting. Split मतलब क्या है, वो spread हो जाता है. Okay, due to that it is a splitting. The volcano also may erupt, because when the hot, already we know that how the volcanoes are erupted in the 7th standard itself we have seen. So why it is happening? Due to the earth, due to the hot magma that is coming out from the earth's surface of the crust there. Or water also, if it is giving the passing that one, splitting it hot magma also may come out, or some of the water also may go inside from there. As we see the outside the earth's surface, there is only the water is there. So maximum if we observe there, that time what happens, as it splits, the we observe that the rift valley takes place. Okay, rift valley, that's a V-shaped form, it takes place where because when the two plates move each other, that the shape of V like a valley, the rift valley takes place there. And suppose if I see that rift valley is like a lithospheric slab, like a brick slab is there. On that lithospheric slab, imagine there is a joint in between. Fine, if I break the pencil again, if I join it again, you will be seeing that if you want to cut it, definitely it will cut the started which have got the crack there. Due to that the two plates move away from each other, the space in between the rift valley formed like V shape there. Don't get confused it. Okay, in divergent the plates move away from each other, valley is formed, that is the rift valley. That is also called as the faulting is created. Okay, due to that what happens, valley is formed, that is called the fault means what, here there will be a fault will be there, that fault is created there. So example, we can say the formation of Rift Valley. Rivers we can see, we are seeing no, that has been developed due to the divergent. Okay, the next one is about the transform boundary. Now transform boundary, in this case the two adjacent plates moving along their borders. Yes, plates move horizontally past each other. They may collide and crumble, or one may be slide under the other. So due to the disturbance of the plates, there is a collision takes place. It make erupt to the earthquake, volcanoes. Okay, due to this plates movement collide and crumble. By this we say that the plate tectonic theory is explained due to the floating of the earth's crust, and the movement takes place, and due to that physical features takes place, as we see in the forms there. If we see the formation of mountain, okay, just now we have seen the mountains in the convergent, right? If we see the formation of mountains due to plate movements, that has resulted in the form of evolution of the present landform now. Okay, now next we are going to see, hope children you have got the clear about the three boundaries, that is a convergent, divergent and transform. Okay, due to this only how the physical features came outside, that the natural physical features we have seen here. So these are the types of the plate boundary. Just that was the explanation, and here you can see that how the folding faulting has taken place due to this. There are the three types of plate boundary there. Whatever I have explained back in that PPT, it has been shown in the picture form there, how these two plates come divergent and how this transform is seen, and these two convergent takes place. Due to convergent, here what has formed here, folding has formed, that how that folding has formed, that we can see here. Okay, and also we have seen that in the transform how they are transferring each other, these two horizontal plates there, and how this earthquakes or some of the disturbance that comes out. And in the divergent, how this V-shaped valley, I have told just now, the V-shaped valley, how this Rift Valley has been formed here. Now these are the again comprehensive into the rocks there, the formation of the fold mountains, how mountains has fold in the formation of the rocks there. So there are many. Now the main thing, that is the landmass or the formation of landmass we can say, or just I have given that the heading as the Gondwana land. Formation of landmass, my dear students. Just we will have one the story of the Pangaea and Panthalassa. Here you may be confusion that what is the Pangaea and what is the Panthala. Million years ago what happened here, the earth looks in a different way. So see here, you can see in this picture or in this PPT slide, that is how the earth looks million years ago. Okay, the earth looks in a different way. Behind it, the geological features. Okay, why it looks like this before? Because of the geological features, and now present day it is totally different there. What is the means why it is happened so, and what is the phenomena or process, that we have to will understand now. As we know that on the earth there are two landmass. So just if you see, there are two landmass. Okay, that two landmass, if we divide it, that is the Pangaea we can say, and one is the Angara. Now on the earth there are two land masses. Before that, one is the land and one is the water body. So try to understand, the land mass is known as or it called as the Pangaea, and the water body is called as Panthalassa. Simply structure that can be seen on the earth there. So remember the part Panthala and the Pangaea. Okay, Panthala is the water body, Pangaea is the land mass there. Pangaea and Panthala, it is a story of Pangaea and Panthala. In today's days, like the lithosphere plates which we are floating and on magma, okay, in the same way the Pangaea is floating on magma. Okay, try to understand which part, which one it is contains here. Here the Pangaea and Panthala in today's days, like the lithospheric plates, what is floating on magma there. Okay, Now what happened here? Here the continent plates will float along the land to the ocean plains. हाँ, तो ऐसा तो नहीं कि बाबा इतना समुंदर है, समुंदर के नीचे सिर्फ पानी ही पानी होगा, लैंड भी तो होगा वहाँ पर, राइट, ज़मीन भी तो होगी वहाँ पर. सो व्हाट हैपेंड हियर? सो बिलो लैंड मास यू गेट मैग्मा देयर. इन दैट मैग्मा, what happened, continent oceanic currents will come on it, means continuously the oceanic currents are there. That is the convection current flow and it flow and subsidize it. This is the phenomena in magma. मतलब subsidize मतलब जैसे मैंने बताया कि जैसे बॉइलिंग पानी होता है तो चाय रखते हैं तो बॉइलिंग पानी पूरा ऊपर से बॉयल होकर नीचे तरफ से ऐसा गिर जाता है. सो दैट इज़ द सबसाइड. दिस इज़ द फिनोमेना इन मैग्मा इन द अर्थ, ओके, इन द अर्थ's crust. So due to that, magma cracks will develop, as I have seen in the earlier in the plate tectonics also, and due to this we seen changes in the landmass. Okay, इससे क्या हो गया मालूम है, हमारे landmass में changes आ गए. So now here the Pangaea is very important because the Indian landmass is observed there. Why we are saying the Pangaea is important? Because on that our India was lying on that Pangaea. So we see the changes in landmass due to Pangaea, where it is divided into two parts. I have told you that it is divided into two parts. The southern part of the supercontinent was the Gondwana land. So here मैंने देखा आपको नीचे यहाँ पे जो southern part, if you see, that is the supercontinent. Okay, southern part of the supercontinent was Gondwana land, and on that landmass we are seeing the South Africa, India, Antarctica, Australia, South America. So this is the Gondwana land, or we can also known as the peninsula part. It was the only one landmass in the southern part, and in the contrast to that mean उसके opposite में, on the other hand, opposite that, the one more region or one more division we have seen, that is the northern part was the Angara land. Okay, or now Angara land, or we can say the Laurasia also there. Here what happens, there are the other plates like the Eurasian plates, where Europe and Asia will meet it. देखो in that Eurasia's one continent, that in that the Europe and Asian continent were meet there, means that time we are saying that the continent was there. And the another is that Laurasia, North America is now present day we can see there. So now we will understand what is the Gondwana land. Due to millennia ago the landmass has formed, that is the Gondwana land, and we were only the one, it's a very biggest lengthiest mass where all the continents were lying. Now on Gondwana land, in which India, Australia, South Africa, South America and Antarctica as one single mass there. Now today India is the part of Gondwana land. First try to understand that India is the part of the Gondwana land, and India is a part of the Gondwana land, and the Gondwana is the part of which one? Pangaea land. This if you understand in a proper way, then it will be more easier to understand. So once again I'll repeat it. Now today India is the part of Gondwana land, and the Gondwana land was a part of the which one? That is the Pangaea land. But again the question arises that today they are not together. But what happened, the question is that कि ये अभी हम देख सकते हैं कि it was not longer now. In the present it has been, we have seen the changes here. Why? How? Okay, because now I already due to the convection currents are there, it splits. Okay, what happened due to the molten magma that we have studied in the plate tectonic theory, and also here in this Gondwana part also, what happens due to the convection current splits the crust into number of plates, means on the earth's surface that crust part, due to convection current, what happened there, many number of pieces that we are seeing, that is the number of pieces of plates there. So what happened there, after the splitting there, many of the uh, after splitting, plates started drifting in different directions. Drifting means they are making movement in the different directions. Why this has happened? Because of the due to the convections current in the magma there. So they are, what happened there, many of the drifting in different directions there. In that only Indo-Austrian plate drifted towards north there. Austria means what? We were India and Australia, we were in the same continent there. So these plate drifted towards the north. Due to that only, what happened there, when Indian plate, it will collide to the Eurasian plates. Due to that, what happens, sorry, due to that both Indo-Austrian plate drifted towards the north, because they both lie on the north there. So northwards, then next what happens in the northward, it's drifted of Indo-Australian plate resulted into collision with the Eurasian plate, means from down from the, they went to the Eurasian plates and they collide, thus forming the Indian land mass there. So due to the collision and due to the drifting of changes from the Indo-Australian plate and into the collision with the Eurasian plates, the what happens there, the drifting was there, and due to that drifting, the formation of Indian landmass took place. So in that story between that, we have learned about that, the we were seeing that Indo-Austrian plates and Eurasian plates that will be colliding. So that due to this collision, what happens, the sedimentary rocks which were accumulated in the geosyncline known as the Tethys, वहाँ पे एक सी था, वहाँ पे एक सी दैट इज़ कॉल्ड द टीथाइज वर फोल्डेड टू फॉर्म द माउंटेन सिस्टम ऑफ वेस्टर्न एशिया एंड हिमालय देयर. So this is the Himalayan uplit of the Tethya Sea and the subsidence of the northern flank of the peninsular plateau resulted in the formation of the large basin there. In due to course of time, this depression gradually got filled with the deposition of sediments by the rivers flowing from the mountains in the north and the peninsular plateau in the south. A flat land, okay, a flat land of extensive alluvial deposits led to the formation of the northern plains of India. That we are this geographic physical features that we are going to see in the next slide, just to understand whatever we have explained. This is why I have given the Gondwana land, because this Gondwana land only, the landmass, where the two where the Indian landmass is created. So that's why the name is given as the Gondwana land there. So hope children you have got the clarity here. So before ending or before saying the thank you, I want to tell you that if you have any doubts, please comment it on this feedback, and whatever the notes has been provided in the month of April, complete it. Now also after this completion, we are going to provide you the notes and the flowcharts that you have to write it. And whenever we are explaining, please keep your textbook, and if the slide which is important, you can take the screenshot of it also. So hope, once again I will revise it. What are the things that we have seen here? Physical features of India. The main is about the basic physical features that contains, we have seen about the theory of plate tectonics, movements of plates and the boundaries, basic physical features that has been learned in the last class, and we have seen about the Gondwana land, Angara land and the Tethys, as this is the physical features introduction. The main plate tectonic theory, okay, in that we have seen how the earth layers evolution that we have seen, and also we have seen the plate boundaries that based on the relative movement between the two tectonic plates. There are three types of plate boundaries that we have seen, that the three types of plate boundaries are the convergent, divergent and transform. These also we have seen in the detailed manner there, and also we have seen the these plates boundaries, how these plates that are colliding with each other and we have seen about the formation of the fold, mountains folding, faulting. See, these are the main things that we can see in this picture. Hope you take the screenshot and get the, you can revise it. Okay, so there are many hypotheses regarding the origin of the Himalaya that we are going to learn in the next class. Okay, just what is the Gondwana land? It is the part of the Panjia land, and the India is a part of the Gondwana land. Okay, these all things that we have discussed in the this starting introduction part of the chapter. So I again say you that take care, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.